Xenomorph connection. The skull in the Predator trophy case is actually a xenomorph from Alien. When Predator 2 hit theaters in 1990, audiences noticed something bizarre mounted on the wall of the Predator ship during the final scene. Among the collection of alien skulls sat what appeared to be an elongated cranium with distinctive ridges and tubes. Fans immediately recognized it as a xenomorph skull from the Alien franchise. At the time, most people dismissed this as a fun Easter egg, a wink from director Stephen Hopkins and the special effects team. Studios owned both franchises, so throwing in a reference seemed like harmless fan service. The theory that this meant both franchises existed in the same universe sounded absurd. How could the gritty horror of Alien and the action spectacle of Predator occupy the same reality? Yet Dark Horse Comics published Aliens vs. Predator comics starting in 1989, exploring exactly this concept. The comics gained enough popularity that Hollywood eventually greenlit Alien vs. Predator in 2004, officially confirming that predators hunt xenomorphs as trophy prey. What began as a throwaway background detail became canonical shared universe lore, validating years of fan speculation. Thermal hunting. Predators hunt in hot climates because they need heat to survive comfortably. The original 1987 film takes place in the Central American jungle during what appears to be the hottest part of summer. Dutch and his team are constantly sweating, complaining about the oppressive heat and humidity. The theory emerged that the predator didn't choose this location randomly, but specifically required high temperatures for optimal hunting conditions. This seemed like overthinking a simple setting choice. However, Predator 2 takes place during a record-breaking Los Angeles heatwave in 1990, with news reports throughout the film mentioning temperatures exceeding 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The Predator arrives during the absolute worst heatwave in the city's history, not coincidentally, but deliberately. Lieutenant Harrigan and his team constantly reference the unbearable heat as a contributing factor to increased violence. When Predators was released in 2010, the abducted humans wake on an alien planet with multiple suns, creating constant oppressive heat. The pattern became undeniable. Later films and expanded universe materials confirmed that predators come from a high-temperature homeworld and genuinely prefer hot environments for hunting. Their biology functions optimally in heat, making tropical and desert regions their preferred Earth hunting grounds. Technology protocol. The self-destruct device exists to prevent technology from falling into prey hands. In the original film, after Dutch defeats the Predator in hand-to-hand combat, the dying creature activates a wrist-mounted device that triggers a massive nuclear explosion. At the time, this seemed like a dramatic finale, a way to create a ticking clock and explosive climax. Fans theorized this wasn't just a suicide mechanism, but a security protocol designed to destroy all evidence of Predator technology if capture seemed imminent. The theory suggested that predators would rather die than allow their advanced weapons and equipment to be recovered and studied by prey species. This seemed like generous interpretation of a cool action sequence. However, Predator 2 showed the city hunter attempting to activate his self-destruct before Lieutenant Harrigan stops him, confirming this is standard Predator equipment, not unique to the jungle hunter. Alien vs. Predator showed an entire pyramid rigged to explode if the hunt failed, destroying all Predator technology and xenomorph specimens. The Predator explicitly discusses how rare it is for humans to recover intact Predator technology because of these protocols. Expanded universe materials confirmed that Predators follow strict codes about technology security, viewing allowing their weapons to fall into prey hands as a profound dishonor. The self-destruct represents both warriors' honor and species-level security policy, honor system. Predators follow strict codes about killing only armed or dangerous prey. Throughout the original film, the Predator passes over Anna after scanning her and determining she's unarmed and non-threatening. It also ignores other potential victims who don't present combat challenges. Fans developed a theory that predators weren't mindless killers, but followed a warrior code that made hunting unarmed or weak prey dishonorable. Skeptics argued this was fans rationalizing inconsistent movie monster behavior. After all, the creature needed to spare some characters for plot reasons. Predator 2 seemed to contradict this by showing the city hunter killing more indiscriminately, but even then it spared a woman after scanning her and detecting she was pregnant. Alien vs. Predator explicitly established Predator honor codes, showing how they mark humans as warriors and gift weapons to those who prove themselves. The elder Predator's respect for Lieutenant Harrigan in Predator 2 wasn't random, but followed formal protocols for acknowledging worthy opponents. Predators confirmed different Predator clans have varying interpretations of honor codes, with super predators being more brutal and traditional predators being more selective. The Predator featured dialogue explicitly discussing predator-warrior culture and honor-based hunting. What seemed like generous fan interpretation turned out to be deliberate characterization. Predators aren't monsters. They're warriors with cultural codes about worthy prey and honorable combat. Multiple species. Different-looking predators aren't design inconsistencies, but actual subspecies. Across the franchise, predators display notable physical variations. The Jungle Hunter from 1987 has a different facial structure than the City Hunter from Predator 2. Some predators stand taller, others have different skin tones, and their armor designs vary significantly. For years, fans assumed these were simple design updates, practical effects improvements, or artistic choices by different film crews. The theory that these represented distinct predator subspecies or clans seemed like over-explanation. After all, Hollywood franchises rarely maintain perfect visual continuity. Predators, in 2010, shattered this assumption by introducing super predators as explicitly different from classic predators. These larger, more aggressive predators had distinct facial structures, different tusks, unique armor technology, and completely separate hunting philosophies. The film showed a classic predator crucified by super predators, confirming active hostility between the groups. Director Rodriguez explained in interviews that super predators represent either a different subspecies that evolved separately or a genetically enhanced warrior caste. Later materials confirmed multiple predator clans exist across their civilization, each with distinct physical traits, cultural practices, and technology preferences. What looked like continuity errors actually represented deliberate world-building about predator diversity and factional differences. Coming of age, Earth hunts are ritualistic tests for young predators. Fans theorized that predator visits to Earth weren't random, but served ceremonial purposes, specifically testing young warriors as coming-of-age rituals. The evidence seemed thin, mostly speculation about why predators would repeatedly visit one primitive planet. Alien vs. Predator in 2004 confirmed this theory explicitly. The film revealed that predators have visited Earth every 100 years for millennia, using an Antarctic pyramid as a ritual hunting ground. Young predators called youngbloods participate in their first xenomorph hunt to earn their warrior status. Those who kill a xenomorph and survive receive their marks and become blooded warriors. The film showed this tradition stretching back thousands of years, with ancient human civilizations serving as partners in maintaining the ritual. Elder predators oversee these ceremonies, ensuring traditions are followed and young warriors are properly tested. The pyramid's design specifically supports this coming-of-age function, with controlled xenomorph populations and fail-safe mechanisms. Prey reinforced this by showing a young predator on Earth in 1719, apparently on a proving hunt. The comics and novels expanded on how Earth serves as a testing ground because it offers diverse environments, dangerous prey, and humans who occasionally prove themselves worthy opponents. What seemed like narrative convenience actually represented deep cultural tradition, government knowledge. The United States government has known about predators since the 1980s. In Predator 2, Agent Peter Keyes leads a specialized team that seems suspiciously prepared for extraterrestrial hunters. They have equipment designed for tracking the predator, protocols for containment, and knowledge about predator behavior that suggests prior research. Keyes mentions they've been tracking the creature and seems unsurprised by its existence. The theory emerged that this wasn't Keyes' first rodeo, that the government had been studying predators since Dutch's Guatemala encounter in 1987. Skeptics argued Keyes simply figured things out quickly during the Los Angeles incident. The Predator in 2018 obliterated any doubt. The film revealed Project Stargazer, a massive government program dedicated to studying captured predators. They possess secure research facilities, live specimens, recovered technology, and decades of accumulated data. The project's infrastructure and sophistication indicate sustained funding and development over many years, not a recent response. Characters reference multiple previous encounters and recovered predator equipment. The government has been reverse engineering predator technology, studying their biology, and preparing for potential invasion scenarios. Project Stargazer's existence confirms that after Dutch returned from Guatemala with an impossible story about an invisible alien hunter, the government took him seriously and began systematic research. Every subsequent predator encounter provided additional data and recovered materials, building toward the advanced understanding displayed in later films. By the way, if you're finding this interesting, I make videos like this regularly. I'd really appreciate a subscribe. Ancient Earth Visits. Predators have hunted on Earth for centuries or millennia. In Predator 2, the elder Predator gives Lieutenant Harrigan a flintlock pistol, engraved with the date 1715, as a gift after Harrigan defeats the city hunter. This single prop generated massive speculation. Why would an alien possess a 300-year-old human weapon? The theory suggested predators had been visiting Earth since at least the 18th century, taking trophies from human warriors across different historical periods. Some fans thought this was reading too much into a cool prop choice. Alien vs. Predator confirmed ancient visits by showing an Antarctic pyramid built thousands of years ago, where predators conducted ritual hunts with human civilizations. The film depicted predators teaching ancient cultures construction techniques and receiving worship as gods. Hieroglyphs showed predator visits across multiple ancient civilizations, including Egyptian, Aztec, and Cambodian. Prey, in 2022, definitively established that predators hunted on Earth in 1719, just 4 years after the date on Harrigan's pistol. The film's Predator uses more primitive technology than modern versions, suggesting earlier development stages. The flintlock pistol's journey from French trappers to Nauru to predator possession to eventual gift to Harrigan traces a specific artifact across centuries of predator-human interaction. The theory that seemed like generous interpretation became established franchise canon about ongoing extraterrestrial contact throughout human history. DNA harvesting. Predators collect genetic material from prey species for experimentation. This theory seemed too science fiction, even for a franchise about alien hunters. Fans speculated that predators weren't just hunting for sport, but studying the species they encountered, possibly collecting genetic samples to improve their own biology. The evidence was thin, mostly conjecture about why they'd bother with spinal trophies. The Predator, in 2018, made this theory explicitly canon in the most extreme way possible. The film revealed that predators have been conducting a galaxy-wide genetic harvesting program for potentially thousands of years. They collect DNA from the most dangerous and capable species across multiple planets, analyzing genetic traits that provide survival advantages. The upgrade Predator represents this program's culmination, a hybrid warrior augmented with harvested DNA from numerous species. The film showed Predator facilities containing genetic material from countless organisms. They specifically target traits like enhanced strength, sensory capabilities, adaptive immunity, and in humans, certain neurological variations they consider evolutionarily advantageous. The Predator killer suit is designed to interface with enhanced human genetics. Characters discover that predators view humanity not just as prey, but as genetic resources, with certain individuals possessing traits worth incorporating into predator biology. This recontextualizes every predator hunt, every spinal trophy, every captured specimen. They weren't just collecting souvenirs, but conducting ongoing genetic research across the galaxy. Bad bloods. Rogue predators exist, who violate the honor code. Throughout the franchise, some predators behave more brutally than others, killing indiscriminately and breaking what fans understood as hunting rules. The theory emerged that not all predators follow the same codes, that rogue individuals or factions exist who hunt dishonorably. This explained inconsistencies in predator behavior across different films without requiring each movie to contradict the others. Dark Horse Comics introduced the bad blood concept in their expanded universe stories. Bad bloods are predators who violate cultural codes, hunt dishonorably, kill indiscriminately, and face exile or execution from traditional clans. They become outcasts, hunted by their own kind for breaking sacred warrior traditions. The comics showed bad bloods as particularly dangerous because they possess all of predator technology and training, but none of the restraint. Predators brought this concept to film by showing the Super Predator clan's brutality and their crucified classic predator victim. While Super Predators represent a full faction rather than individual rogues, the film confirmed that Predator civilization includes violent ideological splits about honor and hunting philosophy. Later materials and video games explicitly referenced bad bloods as canon elements of Predator culture. The fugitive predator in The Predator operates outside normal clan structures, suggesting rogue or factional behavior. What began as fan theory to explain behavioral inconsistencies became official lore about predator cultural rebels and the consequences of violating sacred codes. Clan structure. Predators operate in organized clans with hierarchies and elders. The original film showed a solitary hunter, leading to assumptions that predators were lone operators. When Predator 2 ended with multiple predators arriving in a ship to retrieve the city hunter's body, fans theorized this revealed clan-based social structure. The elder predator's distinctive appearance, ornate armor, and dreadlocks with metal rings suggested rank or status. His authority over the other predators was obvious, but whether this represented formal hierarchy or just age-based respect effect remained unclear. Alien vs. Predator confirmed organized clan structures by showing multiple predators working together under clear leadership. The elder predator oversees young blood warriors during their ritual hunt, enforcing rules and traditions. His authority is absolute and formalized through ceremony. Predators expanded this by showing rival clans with completely different cultures and technologies. Super predators operate in coordinated groups with apparent leaders directing hunting strategies. The crucified classic predator demonstrates that clan conflicts have formal methods of execution and display. The Predator featured predators arriving in organized groups with specific mission parameters, military-style coordination, and hierarchical command structures. The upgrade Predator leads subordinate predators who follow his orders without question. Expanded universe materials detail complex clan politics, inter-clan rivalries, council structures among elders, and ceremonial traditions passed down through generations. What appeared as loose associations actually represents sophisticated civilization with formal social organization. Game preserves. Predators maintain hunting reserve planets stocked with dangerous prey. Predators, in 2010, dropped human warriors onto an alien planet covered in jungle with multiple suns providing constant heat. As characters explored, they discovered this wasn't a random planet but an artificial game preserve. The environment contained Earth animals like boars alongside alien creatures, all apparently imported. Predators dropped dangerous prey from multiple worlds onto this planet specifically for hunting purposes. The theory that this represented just one of many such reserves seemed logical but unconfirmed. The film itself validated the concept by showing the infrastructure required. Someone transports prey species regularly, maintains the environment, and ensures the hunting grounds remain challenging. The automated abduction process using predator ships implies systematic operation rather than individual hobby. Characters find evidence of previous human victims, suggesting decades or longer of Earth abductions to this specific planet. The super predators operate a camp with caged specimens, indicating they rotate between hunting and managing their preserve. The presence of the crucified classic predator suggests this particular game preserve serves as super predator territory, potentially contested space claimed from traditional predator clans. The film confirmed that Earth isn't special to predators, it's simply one of many worlds they harvest dangerous prey from for their hunting reserves. Humans join a gallery of species collected across the galaxy for sport, human recognition. Predators can mark humans as warriors and grant them status. In Alien vs. Predator, after Alexa Woods fights alongside the Predator called Scar against xenomorphs, he performs a ceremony marking her with the acidic blood of a xenomorph. This creates a permanent scar in a specific pattern on her face. When Scar dies protecting Alexa from the alien queen, the arriving elder predator and his hunting party examine Scar's body and then acknowledge Alexa. They recognize her mark and what it represents. The elder leaves her with Scar's combi stick spear before departing with their fallen warrior's body. This wasn't random kindness, but formal recognition. The theory emerged that Alexa had been inducted into predator warrior culture. Through established ceremony, she earned blooded status, something typically reserved for young predators who complete their first successful hunt. The mark serves as permanent identification across all predator clans, essentially making her a recognized warrior in their civilization. The spear gift represented traditional honor for proven fighters. Later materials confirmed this interpretation. Predator culture includes formal protocols for exceptional prey who fight with honor and skill. While extremely rare, humans who demonstrate warrior qualities and survive predator encounters can earn recognition. The mark would theoretically protect Alexa from future predator hunts, as killing a recognized warrior without cause violates honor codes. Her unique status as the only modern human blooded by predators made what seemed like movie ceremony into significant lore about human-predator cultural interaction. If you like this, subscribe so you catch every new video. Thanks for watching.